If you want to apply company logo or company name on the top of every page, and similarly on the bottom of every page you want to insert the page numbers for it, then you have to use the feature called headers and footers that automatically repeats certain information on every page. So this is very common option that is practically used in every company, and some of you might already know that, but let's see in detail how we can do that. So firstly, I'll just go to page borders and just remove this page border, click none and press OK. Now if I want my company name to show up on every page starting, so what I can do is I can just put my text in the headers, or you can put your logo in the headers. So to access the header, I'll just go to the top of the document and then just double click on it. So you will see a separate area that is page header. Here I can write anything like work properties. Now if you want to further customize it, just select the text and go to home and change it to bold, change any writing style of it, or you want to make it center or any alignment you can set. Now if you notice that we already have some headers that is different from the first one on every page. Here the header says presented by, and here the header says work properties, and this is again presented by your name. So you can set different headers to appear on different pages. To customize that, you have to go on design tab. Now firstly I'll show you that if I want the same text to appear on every top of the page, then I can just turn off these options and turn off this as well. Now our main header becomes this, so I'll just change it to and again make it bold and do any customizations that you want. Now I can go on design tab and just close the header and footer. Now as we can already see the company name on the top of this, so we don't need this one right now. So you can just delete it. And then if I scroll down, you can notice that on every start of the page, you can see the name of our company. Now similarly, if I want to repeat date on every page, date of the document, so I can just double click on it, and let's say I want the company name with the date of the document. So I can just press tab, and in under right hand corner I'll go to design, which is a special tab that appears with headers and footers only, and then click on date and time. Here I have different formats available. You can choose anything, like if I want to see a detailed date, I can click this, or otherwise I'll choose this. And similarly, this is the current date and it will stay on this current date for now. But if you want your document date to update every day whenever you open the file, you can just tick this option, update automatically. This is already ticked by default. So if you want to disable it, you can just untick this and click OK. So if I close the header now, you can see that it repeats on every single page. Now there are some situations where you don't want the header on first page, but you want it on every other page. So you can easily customize that. Just click on the top of the first page, and as the header appears, just mark this option, different first page. So if you don't want to see header on the first page, but it should appear on every other page, you can just delete it from here, because this is specially marked as first page header, and just close the header and footer. And you can notice that on the first page header gets removed, and on every other page it appears as it is. Now instead, if you want a picture to insert on first page, then just double click. I can insert a picture as well. Let's insert a company logo. Go to pictures, and this is my picture. You can just resize it, and you can use wrap options. You can set it anywhere. I'll show you this wrap text options later in detail, but for now just keep it simple. and just go to design and close the header and footer. So I can see logo on my first page, and on every other page these are separate headers and footers. If you want to see it on every page, then obviously you can double click and just untick this option. But as soon as you untick, it will change it to this. Just delete it, and then you have to insert the company logo again so that you can see it on every page. But for now, just keep it simple. Press undo. Now these are some headers functions. Now let's see footers. On the bottom of the document, just click on the exact bottom of the page, double click on it. You can see first page footer. But if you want the same footer to appear on every page, just untick this option and then it will only show the footer. In this document, there is some footer already inserted. Just delete this. And let's say I want to insert the page number in the footer. So in the design tab, I have different options to choose from. On the bottom of the page, there is plain. You can show it like this. It will show 1, 2, 3. And second template is it will show on the middle, on the right, and this. And if you want that it shows the total pages and page 1 of 1, page 2 of 2, like something like this. And if you want page numbers with total pages of the document, you can use this options, page 1 of 1. So if you have 10 pages, it will show page 1 of 10, page 2 of 10. So we have many options to choose from. We have some fancier one as well. So I can choose any option. But for now, let's choose this one. Page 1 of 5. There are total 5 pages in the document, and this is the first page. And I can just customize it to any format, make it bold. You can reduce the size, and after the finalization of your design, just close the header and footer so it repeats on every page. So that's how you can insert footers in the page. Now if you want to reduce the header and footer margin, I can just double click, and here I can reduce the occupied area of the header, and you can set it for both header from the top and footer from the bottom. I just reduce the size to the minimum, and then you can close. So it will take some less space, and you can see that it comes on the very top. But this is set on the standard size. You can keep that as well. So I use the same document to apply headers and footers, that is page appearance. You can just try it by yourself, and then we will move to the next video.